So on the journey and on the growth, like I know you're a very serious student, and you do have your PhD from the School of Hard Knocks, and you could practically have a PhD in business and leadership from all the study that you do,
Mm,
literally as
mm.
well.
Yeah, yeah, I love it.
So what are the things that have had the biggest impact on your growth in terms of growth in terms of your capability? And I know you've done a lot.
Okay, on my growth. So it's a theme, the incessant curiosity, which leads
Yep.
to finding people that know more than you, leads to an advisory board, leads to joining peer groups like YPO and EO, uh, leads to going to like a Harvard leadership program, things like that. So I will say by far, um, the most growth or building blocks to growth have happened outside of the business. And those are the pieces where I intentfully go to figure out how I can be a better leader and do things better. Um, so it's the work I do on myself outside of the business that has been the most impactful as how I show up in
Yep.
the business. And that includes like, well, like I named them, but also doing therapy, um, figuring
I'm
out
glad.
my own stuff, so that when I show up at work, I'm showing up the most healthy person I know how to be.